One day, Thomas was working in the yard. On a siding by themselves were some strange-looking trucks. "That's the breakdown train," said his driver. "When there's an accident, the workers use it to help clear and mend the line." Just then, James came whistling through the yard crying, "Help! Help!" His brake blocks were on fire, and his trucks were pushing him faster and faster. James disappeared into the distance. Soon after, a bell rang in the signal box, and a man came running. "James is off the line! We need the breakdown train! Quickly!" Thomas was coupled onto the breakdown train, and off he went as fast as he could. "Bother those trucks and their tricks," he said. "I hope James isn't hurt." James's driver and fireman were checking to see if he was hurt. "Don't worry, James," his driver said. "It wasn't your fault. It was those troublesome trucks." Thomas pushed the breakdown train alongside James. Then he pulled the trucks that were still on the line out of the way. "Oh dear, they groaned. "Serves you right, serves you right," puffed Thomas crossly. As soon as the other trucks were back on the line, Thomas pulled them away too. He was hard at work all afternoon. Using 2 cranes, the men put James carefully back on the rails. He tried to move, but he couldn't. So Thomas pulled him back to the shed. The Fat Controller was waiting for them there. "Well, Thomas," he said kindly, "I've heard all about it, and I'm so pleased with you that I'm going to give you your own branch line." "Oh, thank you, sir," said Thomas happily. Now Thomas is as content as can be. He has a branch line all to himself, and he pumps proudly backwards and forwards from morning till night, with his coaches, Annie and Clarabelle. Edward and Henry stop quite often at the junction to talk to him. Gordon is always in a hurry and doesn't stop, but he never forgets to say, and Thomas always whistles in return.